Crypto just entered an extreme buy. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you exactly how to make millions of dollars in the cryptocurrency bull market that we are witnessing right now. You know, luckily, we have a major correction going on in crypto. Right now, Solana has dropped down into the range of $130 to $140. We've seen Bitcoin drop down to about 62. We've seen Ethereum down around 3,000. We see Cardano down around 45 cents, and it's making a lot of people ask the question, how do I build wealth in cryptocurrency in 2024. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to build wealth in the cryptocurrency space and take advantage of this crash that we're witnessing right now. So if you want to make money in crypto and build wealth, and you found the right video, so without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Today's video is brought to you by Vault, a new product being launched by the exchange Uphold. Have you ever run into the dilemma where you want to self-custody cryptocurrency, but you're so worried that you're going to lose your private keys, like that one guy in England that's been looking for a hard drive in a landfill for the last 10 years that's got a few $100 million worth of Bitcoin on it? A long time ago, at our very first office, about 5 years ago, I actually personally met a security guard there that is a Bitcoin millionaire. If he had have still had the hard drives, if he had have still had the keys, but he lost them and there was no way for him to recover it. That has been a common problem and a common citation in the cryptocurrency space of people trying to get into crypto saying, yeah, but what if I lose my keys? Vault has solved that, all while keeping your self-custody assets available to trade instantly. By going to the first link in the description box down below, you'll be brought to Uphold's website, come to products and services, and hit this button where it says Vault, where it says New, and you will come to this page. Vault is the next generation of self-custody, and the way it basically works is that you hold two keys, your Vault key and a backup key, and you need both keys to open the vault. Similarly, how in, you know, the nuclear war movies on the nuclear submarine, you have to have two commanders turn the keys, so you can't launch the nuke without the admiral and without the captain both turning the key. You've got to have both keys to be able to open up your vault. But what happens if you lose one of them? Well, that's where Uphold keeps a backup. They call this their Uphold key, and it can be used to replace either one of the two vault keys if you lose one of them, which means that Uphold cannot access your cryptocurrency. It is 100% self-custody. Uphold could not get in even if they wanted to, and if you lose a key, Uphold will replace the key so that you don't have to worry about losing your cryptocurrency. That is a genius idea. I always teach you guys, one of the key components of building wealth is keeping wealth. There are so many people that I've run into that are multi-millionaires, and what they almost always say, to some degree of this, is that it's not about building the wealth, it's about actually keeping the wealth. Because after you have some wealth, it's pretty easy to make it grow. We're gonna talk about that more later. I want you to be able to keep your wealth safe, and that's why we are bringing Vault online as a sponsor. Make sure to go to the first link in the description box down below. Come check out one of these plans to get started. You can download the app on your phone and create your Vault today and get started with a free 30-day trial. Check out Vault with the link in the description box down below. Whew, all right. Let's get started. Bitcoin is currently trading below $63,000 at the time of recording this, and Ethereum is sitting right around $3,000. Solana is sitting at $132. Cardano's at 45 cents. XRP is below 50 cents. Toncoin's at $6. Avalanche is at $34. Chainlink is at $13. Polygon at 69 cents. Internet Computer is sitting at $12. Uniswap is beautifully sitting at $7. For example, Uniswap not long ago was trading much higher, all the way up to 15 bucks. Talk about a discount. I'm going to explain to you exactly how to build wealth in cryptocurrency right now. This is how you build wealth at any stage of life with any field that you're investing in. You do a couple of things. The first thing is that you subscribe to and you follow something that I call the 6 laws of money. Really quickly, I'll break those down. The first law of money is that we have to choose financial sovereignty. We have to choose to be in control of our financial lives. Not tomorrow, not the day after, right now, today, I demand out of my life that I am the one that will be calling the shots. My money is not going to be going to 20 different subscriptions. It's not going to be going to a bunch of debt collectors. It's not all going out in taxes because I didn't hire a good CPA to help me figure out how to pay less in taxes. It's not going to fast food restaurants because I'm too freaking lazy to eat at home. No, I am going to be in control of my finances. That's number one. Number two, we're going to live on less than we make. We're always going to live in margin because it is in the margin that you're able to build wealth, enjoy life, and be generous. Number three, we're going to have a written plan in finances. That's called a budget. We're going to write down where every single one of our dollars is going to go, and we're going to send it there with intentionality because we choose to be financially sovereign. Four, we're going to get out of debt because we know that debt equals slavery, so we're going to work work towards being out of the slavery that is debt. Number 5, we are going to save money and invest in assets that we reasonably expect will appreciate in value over time. And 6, we're going to be radically generous because the rest of society and God Almighty himself smile on a generous person. And you know what? When you're generous to people, they turn around and want to be generous to you. Can you tell I've preached that for a while? That was one take. If you do those 6 things, you will be successful. But how do we apply it to this market right now? Well, specifically, we got to hone in on the investment side of that. One of the laws of money is that we need to invest in assets that we reasonably believe will go up in value over time. The best time to buy an asset that we reasonably believe will increase in value over time is when it's on a discount. So I want you to run down CoinMarketCap and say, I believe this project will be here in 5 years. I believe this project will be here in 10 years. Don't just say it because I'm saying it. Say it if you believe it. Do you believe, based on the analysis that you've done, the fundamental research that you've done on Bitcoin or Ethereum or Binance or Solana, do you reasonably believe, do you have a logical, not emotional, a logical train of thought that this asset will be here and will be performing significantly better in 5 years than it is today? If you believe that, then it's not a bad idea to buy the dip. We already have a very considerable portion of our net worth in cryptocurrency, so I'm not buying any cryptocurrency assets right now because we're building out other investment verticals. We're working in the stock market and all kinds of different things, but we have a lot of Bitcoin. If we didn't have a ton of Bitcoin, I would be buying this dip. We've got Bitcoin that we acquired at $3,000, guys. I mean, I've been building this portfolio for years. But if you're getting started and you're saying, I want more crypto, it is a great idea to buy the dip. And this is the system that I want you to run. Because I don't just want to tell you what to do. I want to show you how to do it. The first thing you do is you have to decide, am I going to dollar cost average into this market and for how long? If you're going to, for example, want to retire one day, then you dollar cost average into the stock market on a monthly basis in a 401k or a Roth IRA. And if you're trying to save money for health expenses, then you put it in an HSA. If you're trying to save for kids' college, you put it in a 529 plan. You do it on a monthly basis. It's called dollar cost averaging, and you do it for a long time. It's how you invest. Very straightforward. In Bitcoin, if you're trying to hold Bitcoin for the next year and you're going to sell it at the top, then maybe you're going to dollar cost average until we hit $100,000. Maybe you're going to dollar cost average until we hit $80,000 because you expect it'll go to 160 or 180. And then once you get to a certain point, you're going to hit the brakes and you're going to stop for whatever reason. We've stopped because we've got such a large portion of our net worth in Bitcoin. We're trying to diversify into other realms at the same time. But that might not be your position right now. From our budget, we're going to deduce how much we can afford to invest every single week, and we're going to put that amount of money into the cryptocurrency space on a weekly basis on Friday. And we're going to do it like this. We are going to subdivide the money that we put in into 4 different categories: big cap, medium cap, small cap, and cash. Every week, we are going to put some money into big caps. That is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Every week, we're going to put some money into medium caps. That is everything below Ethereum, above roughly about rank number 50. These are coins really that were here during the last bull market. They are established. They are the chain links, the internet computers of the world. And then the third category are our small caps. These are the quote unquote penny stocks in the stock world. This is something ranked number 273, but for some reason you believe it's going to explode and you've got a logical train of thought to prove that. And the fourth thing we're going to put money into every single week is cash. I always want you to keep between about 5 and 15% of the portfolio in cash so that when these dips occur, you can do what I'm about to teach you. But you can't do it unless you have cash. When a dip occurs, you can increase the amount of money that you dollar cost average every single week, or you can just do a lump sum out of the cash account. Let's say that you're dollar cost averaging $100 a week into cryptocurrency. Maybe there's a drop going on and you can't afford to dollar cost average $125 a month because it doesn't line up with your budget. You just can't afford that on your income. You're working on other financial goals like paying off debt or trying to save for a down payment for a house, whatever it may be, trying to build an emergency fund, but you want to buy the dip. So out of the cash account that you had been investing in, you start adding that cash on top of the already occurring dollar cost averaging, and you say, every Friday, now I'm going to put 125 in. Man, it dropped even lower. I'm going to put 150 in. And as the market's going up, you build up the cash account, and as the market goes down, you drain the cash account, and you are able to store up in the good times so that you can plant more seeds at the beginning of the spring. If you do these things in cryptocurrency, you will succeed proportional, on the one hand, to how much tragedy you face in your life that slows you down, but on the other hand, proportional to how much research and work you put into this. The more work you put into trying to be successful with money, whoop-de-freaking-do, the better off you're gonna do. That rhymed. So what I want you to do is I want you to make investments in assets that you reasonably believe will go up in value over time. Bitcoin's a great example. Real estate's a great example. The stock market's a great example. Buying assets that you reasonably believe will be here 10, 15, 20 years later, and they're going to be significantly more valuable, that is how you build wealth. So please, as you see the market going through a correction, as it is right now, make sure that you are taking a systematic approach to how you build out your investment structure so that you're able to succeed on a consistent and long-term basis, because we know that if we have a lot of very intense effort and we have a lot of time, we'll be able to create momentum in our finances. Thank you once again to Vault, which is the new product by Uphold. Make sure to check them out with the first link in the description box down below, because you're going to be getting access to an absolutely world-class place to custody your Bitcoin. Make sure to check them out and make sure to sign up with the link in the description box down below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content that is coming out. Let me know down below, are you a crypto millionaire? I know a lot of you guys that are. Have you hit millionaire status yet? I would love to hear your input on that. Always remember that all success in life begins with a personal and daily walk with the Lord Jesus Christ. And before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.